All right. Hey, friends, this is Andy coming to you from the 2025 NAMM show here at the Warwick booth. And I'm going to tell you about the new Pro Line amp range that's brand new from Warwick. There's several different amplifiers. It has a 300 watt version, a 500 watt version, and an 800 watt version. We don't have the 800 here right now, but there will be one. The key features that I want to tell you about is, first of all, on the 2-channel version, we have stacked knobs for every control. So you have 2 discrete independent channels, and you have a separate gain, separate EQ, separate compressor, separate everything, but they're stacked, so it takes up less real estate. And then you have the ability to toggle between channel 1 and 2. That makes it so if you're going to play fretless on 5 songs and electric on the rest of the set, you can have an EQ setup for your fretless and an EQ setup for your fretted, and then just toggle between the 2 using a foot switch. Or you can just use one bass and plug into the first channel and toggle between the 2 channels and have 2 completely independent setups for the one instrument. Another key feature is that the LED display is a tuner. When you play the string, it works its way up like a Christmas tree, and the W turns green, you're in tune. You also have the Bluetooth connectivity. So you can play your track on your phone when you're practicing at the gig and come through the headphones and play along to your track through the Bluetooth out the headphones and listen to yourself playing along to your track and not disturb anyone while you're learning the song 5 minutes before the show or whatever. On the back, one of the key elements is the cab emulation. Typically, DIs sound kind of sterile and uninteresting. So you have cab emulation, which enables you to work with your front of house engineer and have a variety of cab emulation. Also, in a recording context, it's just going to add a really cool layer of flexibility. And the last thing that's probably the most cool is that it has a proprietary power module. It's not the typical ICE power module that a lot of the brands use to make amps affordable. It's a proprietary power module that's been done a lot. They've done a lot of research and engineering to have an extremely efficient and accurate, honest power module that's proprietary to this amp. Nobody else has it. It was designed for the amp. So that's another key feature. So there's a 1-channel version, which is basically everything I told you about, but only 1 channel in the same 3 power options, 3, 5, and 800. And then there is the PA version, which stands for power amp. It does have some EQ on there for fine tuning. But the way that this one really works out well is for the touring musician who travels with like pedal board and preamp. They can and they already have their sounds established, and they know they want it to sound exactly like the sounds that they've already created. They just come into this and it's a transparent powerhouse. Also, you can bi-amp it and daisy chain it with the preamp version 1 and have multiple stacks on big stages where people still rock out and use big rigs. So that's the new Pro Line amps, and I hope that you'll check them out. All right, peace.